Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. 2 years that we've been doing this podcast. Is that not crazy? We started this podcast 2 years ago. It is New Year Day, 10:29 a.m.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. We are starting the new year off strong. It's
Yep.
10:30 and we are chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I just turn on my podcaster thing. Podcaster personality.
Good.
How does it go? I forget how the melody goes, but it's like, work all day, all night. It's
The Joe Rogan Experience.
yeah, work out all night, or whatever.
Train all day.
Yeah, train all day,
Joe Rogan podcast by night.
all night, all day. We need our own custom intro here. Yeah. We'll figure it out later though.
Yeah.
Okay, so New Year's goals. I just need to figure out if I have any pictures on my phone, which I probably do from last year.
This year passed the quickest, isn't it? Isn't that surprise? What a surprise! This year was passed by the fastest out of all of them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and it's gonna be even more, and then more, and more. That's kind of freaked me out. I was thinking last night, like, dude, it's actually 2026. That kind of scared me, just for a split second. I was not ready. I wasn't really ready for it to come, and it just came.
Yeah. I see. What was the biggest thing that shocked you this year? Like, it passed by quickly, but what was the biggest shock so far?
What do you mean by that?
Like, thing that shocked you, like that happened. Like, most shocking thing of the year. Most surprising. I know, you can say it.
No.
Go ahead, you can say it.
No, I don't know.
No, I didn't
Well,
say
I can say maybe one. I don't know. I'm not good at answering those types of questions.
I feel like you know the answer. You don't want to say it, though.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I ran 30 miler.
Not the right answer.
Okay, but yeah, we usually also go over the goals we completed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the end of the year. I did.
So, going back to 2023, or 2024, we have my goals from there. See, for some reason, the money goals keep not happening. I think it might be because I don't have a job. It makes it a little bit difficult. But okay, moving on.
Oh, that's gonna be very loud.
Moving on. Okay, moving on. We have 3 muscle-ups in one set. Still didn't happen. 15 pull-ups in a set. Still didn't happen. I got close. I was like at 11, right? And I started I was very consistent with pull-ups. Probably through, I don't stop playing around with the microphone. It's okay, I saw the look.
I forgot about my completed goals. I should be able to have them from memory, I think. We'll see.
Okay, so these are the 24 goals. These are rolled over from that year. So we're at right now. I did complete Algebra 2 this year, which kind of feels crazy that it was so long ago that I completed it. It was all the way back in like February or March that I completed, which is insane to me how long ago that was. I know I graduated acting like officially in March. I did my speech and everything was done. No. I got my requirements done in March, but it's crazy. I graduated high school this year.
Yeah, I thought that was last year.
I know, it's insane. Because you look back in the year, it's crazy how quickly you go through the entire year. Just go, like, you have to go like systematically. Okay, what did I do in January? Right, nothing. February, nothing. March, graduated, semi-graduated. And then it's like, you go through the months and like, okay, May, I fully graduated in my speech. We did the 4x4x48, I remember that too. And then June was Montana, and then July had summer camp, and then Europe trip. August was being in Europe, and then, no. August was in Europe, wow. And then like getting back in September. And so it's like, it's
Nothing in
interesting.
September, nothing in October.
Yeah, I guess. I do remember. Okay, we're gonna pause on that one. I have to still recap. But yeah, it's like, and then like I was doing cycling this year. Like we went to the
Sea Otter was this year. What?
Sea Otter. We went to like that race in Fort Ord. We got super sick after doing something. We did something where.
Being wet and cold and sleeping in a wet.
Were
and
you
co-
sick afterwards?
Maybe.
I wasn't sick because it was cold.
I think you were sick. I don't think I was sick.
Yeah, but I got sick really badly because of the fact that it was like allergies and asthma and everything piled into one. And then I did the race, and it was like the most miserable race of my life.
Yeah, I
It-
also did it. Most miserable race of my life, also.
Yeah, just being there was a pain.
No, racing. Actually, racing. Doing that the trail,
What race?
the pre-ride. The pre-ride.
You did a pre-ride?
Yeah,
I don't remember this.
yeah. I did the pre-ride with your team.
So what race did you do again?
The pre-ride.
Oh, it wasn't a race. Yeah.
It was a race against me and your mom.
And my mom beat you, which was saying a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sea Otter's gonna be happening this year too. And so it's like, it's cool. It's cool that there's like all these things going on, and we sit here in a room of memories all over the walls. It's pretty crazy though. Okay. Yeah, so the goals rolled over from last year. Run the CIM was a goal. It should have been run a marathon, which I so the biggest physical feat of the year, Mikey, what was it?
Ooh. See, I was thinking about, I don't know if Ironman or the 50K. I don't know which one's.
I'm gonna play around with the microphone. I'm done. I can't be this. Okay.
Yeah, just it might sound.
Shh, don't worry.
I'll say the 50K. I did 33.5 mile run.
That was harder than the Ironman.
I think so.
I think you're forgetting how
It was just annoying having to walk for 13 hours. It was just kind of annoying. And then just having to end at 6 a.m. It was just annoying. But
I think
I pushed myself much more in the 50K, and that wasn't even that bad. Like I was thinking, like it's all not that bad. Oh, actually, it might be the 4x4x48, or I know it wasn't that like.
none of the things I did this year were hard.
Yeah, it was all easy. But I'm being serious. The Ironman, I didn't push myself much because my goal, my goal wasn't to do good, to get a best time. It was to finish. Yeah, which maybe like thinking back, maybe it would have been good to have a time goal because it was like the walking. I just walked.
You were trying hard enough.
Yeah, I know. I went kind of easy on the run. I walked for 16 miles about. Yeah, no. 14 maybe? I don't know. So, it wasn't that hard. Maybe the 50K.
It wasn't hard at all.
The 50K was
Really?
kind of got hard.
It's interesting. Why did you walk instead of run?
Because I was feeling nauseous and I needed to be fueling, and I couldn't really fuel without feeling nauseous. And I was like, okay, I can take it easy. I don't need,
Oh, checks out. Checks out.
yeah. It's like, hey, I don't need to be pushing myself. I don't need it. I was like, yeah, so I can go easy. So
see.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's one of the goals that I completed that I set last year was to run a 30 miler. That is gonna be so.
I'm trying to figure out how to put it on correctly. Where it's not gonna, where I can play with it.
It's gonna be like. Okay. That was a goal I set for 2025. Was to run a 30 miler, and by God's grace, I was able to run 33.5. And that was pretty good. I fueled good, prepped good. That should be a video coming out soon. I read the whole Bible, finished the Bible.
Here you go. 1 second. Yes, but probably in an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then you were saying that you weren't pushing yourself on the Ironman too hard, and then you finished reading the Bible.
Yep, I read the whole Bible. It was pretty much the whole Old Testament. I recommend the book of Zechariah. Pretty goated.
How about Ezekiel?
That part was pretty. I didn't understand a lot, and it was a lot of repetition. So, and I just had to be reading 3 chapters a day of it.
I see.
So, that just wasn't too fun. But I got it done.
Wait, reading the Bible wasn't fun for you?
Parts of it, yeah.
Are you even a Christian?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're not a Christian?
I guess not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I see.
Publicly, yeah.
What is it? Exorcisms in public or something like that?
Yeah, excommunication.
Okay. No, exorcisms. Okay.
Well, I can just go through all the goals I completed.
Sure. Yeah. Real quickly, it's 2 years ago, so it's like I'll just finish up.
Yeah.
I'm rolling over those goals again. I don't know. I don't even know if I should. I should probably just cut it off and be done with it, right? But I like in the back of my head, I want to get it done eventually, right? So I just roll it over to the next year every year. So like 2025 goals that I didn't complete just rolled over to this year, right? And so on and so forth. Which I don't know if I should.
I think I'm doing the same thing because most of the time, if I decide I want to do something, if I don't get it done, I want to still do it. So there's 2 goals that I'm rolling over. Pretty much, I didn't complete, so I'm rolling over.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
If I one of my goals was to ride 3,500 miles on my bike. But I didn't ride 3,500 miles on my bike. But I hit the total by running and biking. Does it count?
Did you bike 3,500 miles?
Well, does it count if I hit the distance goal doing something that's a little bit objectively harder than cycling?
Did you have a running distance goal?
No. Well, yes. Ride 3,500 miles.
I mean,
Which it doesn't. Wait, he said ride 3,500 miles, right?
yeah.
But I'm riding on my legs. I didn't say cycle. I could have been on a tricycle for all if anyone cares at all.
Would I count that? That's pretty tough. That's a little tough. I mean, by standard, no, you didn't bike 3,500 miles. But wait, how much did you bike then?
I don't know.
2,500?
Something along those lines, probably.
Let's check.
Don't look at my Strava stats like that. Those are private.
Everything's gray.
And it's not even because I need a certain color. I just like the way the apps look that way.
Yeah. Let's check. Are you sure you got the distance? Whoa, I haven't seen this.
Do you even look at my Strava anymore, my friend?
Oh, 1 mile. You only ran 1 mile in 2025.
Oh, man.
Oh, so it's all gone. I can't even check because that was from last year.
That is pretty crazy that you can't check.
Okay, biked. Yeah, 4th, but I don't know the year. It's all gone. This year's 130. Oh, Ironman, yeah. 113 miles. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I would.
Darn it, all my mileage is reset already.
It's all reset, guys.
Oh,
Zero.
I can just check on the Garmin app.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that counts. I don't know if I would.
No, it doesn't count, obviously.
Okay.
I was seeing what you would say. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on 4 hours of sleep, which is a lot more than last year, but.
Why
Than
is it
usually.
any different than last year? Oh yeah, I'm just thinking about it too much. Okay. So guys, I was gonna try and make it entertaining for you. I don't care anymore. I realized I didn't care the last year or this year or the first year I did this, right? I don't care. So.
I'm gonna check if the audio is working real quick. No, that's a setting. Okay, time to restart.
Oh. Where's that from? Oh. Yeah, there was a seagull in an audiobook that sounded like that. It was actually a raven, and the raven was the bad guy. He was the intern death god for Death Island, and he would laugh like, ah.
Wait, what book?
He would eat souls. And actually human souls were clams that, no, what would have to happen is
One eternity later.
And then also the raven impregnated the love god. So the ruler of the death world is going to be his daughter, who's in the love god's stomach or womb. Yeah,
Huh.
and then the book ends there. And then they're like, well, we don't know what happened to the guy in the end. Worst book I've read this year, by far.
Book? You sure you want,
What?
When did you start smoking, Michael?
It was so stupid.
Where did you hear that?
It's a 14-hour audiobook I listened to. And
Wait.
and in hour 6, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm really
Oh,
into it so
this
badly.
one. Oh.
I'm so far into it that I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna waste the free book this year.
Okay.
Which it wasn't free, it cost a lot.
Okay, I remember you telling me about that one.
It's a really nice day outside.
Yeah, I think
This is probably the most comfortable I've been all day.
that's good. So, goals? Nope.
Of course. Okay, so do we want to go over goals or do we want to?
Yeah, I'll just say what I completed and what I didn't complete for this year.
Okay.
I sent it to you via text, so.
You don't have it memorized?
I think I could, but it's just.
Yeah. I was gonna go through every photo until I find my goals.
Don't you have a search? Can you do search?
But what am I gonna search?
Like words?
Paper?
The word goal?
It's a really nice day outside.
Yeah, I think
This is probably the most comfortable I've been all day.
that's good. So, goals? Nope.
Okay, how many goals have you completed?
Pretty much all of them except a couple that like music, like learning the bass.
What is it with you and music and learning it that where there's some sort of block?
Like you say, like with the stuff you need to do, you just don't get it done. But I got ocular treatment.
Yeah. Would you say that's the highlight, the biggest difference, day to day?
That's pretty cool. Having contacts. Although
It's so nice not to see you with glasses, honestly.
Thank you.
I feel like Mikey came back all of a sudden.
Thank you.
You know, we had fake Mikey for a little bit with
For
glasses.
a year.
For a little bit. And then we have real Mikey back.
Yeah. I know some people said they're like, oh yeah. They're like, oh, you look so different without the glasses, because you know how people get
Some
used to it.
people, I mean Gianna.
And then
Some people,
no,
plural.
some other people have said the same thing.
Uh-huh.
I think Serena and like some other people also, but
It's interesting because I almost didn't even notice you're not wearing glasses until you brought it up just now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know, like, I'm just used to seeing Mikey without glasses. So seeing Mikey with glasses, it was like, it wasn't weird. It was normal, but this is like normal.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
it's double back to normal.
and it ties into
Oh, these are my old goals.
it ties into completing one of my other goals.
Which is?
Well, I'll get to it when I get there, but it's
Okay.
although my vision, like my actual vision, is worse. Although right now I rub my ass, so my vision's kind of blurry.
They're like up in your eyeball, under your eyelids.
But it is nice not having glasses and just it is nice.
I think one of my goals for this year, like just not like a specific goal, but just like in general,
Yeah.
is gonna be ski more. I genuinely want to go skiing so badly.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, for example, I'm looking for my goals right now on my phone, and I see this, and I just remember going
Skiing.
on your birthday too.
How could you?
You didn't invite me to your birthday this year.
I didn't have a birthday party.
I know. But like I remember
Don't
skiing
worry.
and I'm like looking at that and like looking at this and this and it was like with Paul and Jill Torres
Nice.
and I'm just like remember that and it was like so much fun.
Yeah.
And there's like this one comment that I was talking to Jill about, and then she asked me like, would you consider us friends? And I was like, yeah, I would. And then I totally regret saying that because not really. Like I would say I should have said like I thought about this so too many times. I should have said not yet because I don't even know you too well. But like over time, yes. And it's like I should have said that or something along those lines. I shouldn't have said yes. Because
Why?
now she moved to Southern California.
What?
No,
What does that have to do with that?
no. I do wonder though, like, does that affect that at all? You know, where it's like enough people say, "Oh yeah, we're friends," but it's not really friendship. It's just more you know that person.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Well, wait a minute. I don't really know anyone here, right?"
Mm-hmm.
But that was just a thought.
And then, but they say that they're your friend. Right?
Yeah, but you say that you're their friend. But it was just like, I'm looking back and I'm like, man, I want to go skiing so badly. It's just so sad that it's so expensive. Okay.
It's pretty crazy that 2025 is in the past. That is kind of wild.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of wild to me. It's in the past. 2025. I was just in 2025 and now it's done. You're telling me it's over?
And you can't go back.
I can't go back ever? And I'm only going to speak of it in the past. Oh,
Past tense.
2025. Wow. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to me.
I feel like I'm really thankful about 2025.
But it wasn't too crazy.
What?
2025.
I would say it was pretty good.
Crazy.
Like I would say
It was just normal.
Probably top 18 years of my life.
One of the top.
I would say
18.
like top 3 years of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2.
Yeah.
Maybe even 1. Because I'm like, the Europe trip really made a huge difference, I think. In the sense of like, I just enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's such a big landmark for 2025, where it's like, oh, 2025, Europe trip for 1 month with my best friend. And it was just for a month. We got to explore. And it was like the first time I was completely separate from my parents in that sense for so long. Maybe even you too.
Probably, yeah.
And it's like separate, and it's just like us. We were just doing it. And it's like, it was really fun. And like big goal, and or not goal, but like big impact. And then it was like, I was 18 that year. So it's like, hey, what were you doing when you were 18? Or like, I remember when, like, I'm 18, Dad. What's
Interesting.
going on here, right?
Interesting, yeah.
Like, yeah, I went to Europe for a month, and like it was really cool. And I started running a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I think that's really fun.
Okay.
It's in my head as I think about it.
Nice.
But so I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
My double chin is blocking it. Are you calling me fat?
No, it's that your sweater is so. Yeah, it's just. No.
Are you saying that they won't be able to hear if my sweater's like this? Okay, I'm like almost done too. Looking, I'm almost done finding it too.
You could just search it like right here.
No, I'm so close. Hey, you know, if I don't find it right now, and I end up searching it, and I find it by search, I'll say you were right, Mikey.
Oh, that means you're never gonna search it.
No, I'm not stupid. I'll search it if I need to. But like things like this. This popped up the other day. We were looking through it. Me and Caitlin. Like I was looking through it and Caitlin was there like this.
February 18th, 2025.
We were hiking and this happened, right?
Can you turn up the brightness by chance?
Okay. What would you type in? What would be the search term?
Goals.
Yeah, you're right. And even a better photo too, because these are condensed. Oh, wait, that's actually. Yeah. I'll just do this one because I actually condensed them halfway through the year.
Okay.
I think a few of them I removed.
And it's cool that.
Oh, I'm so excited now. I actually did notice a huge benefit in some of the goals. Okay.
Sweet.
So you had the goals on text, so.
Yeah, I'll just say what I completed. Or the goals I had. So the goals I had for 2025. Keep track of all the money I earned and spend. Visit my grandma and grandpa once a month. Be intentional with presents. Know what people want. Set aside a couple $100 to get it for them. Complete reading the entire Bible. Continue my Bible streak. Continue my journal streak. Memorize 52 parts of scripture. Hang out with Doxa and close friends once a month. Do a 30-mile run. Grow Doxa friend group, preferably quality, but not wanting quantity. Grow in consciousness. Be more in the moment. More grasp on reality. I don't feel like how you feel in dreams. Understand truly what is happening. Make 4 quarterly reviews, read 12 books, get a job, do a half triathlon, do a full triathlon, invest money, effort into quality and well-fitted clothes. So the ones I didn't do well was track my spending. I only started doing that in December, and I think for the rest of the year I didn't.
December?
Yeah. It just felt so overwhelming. I just didn't do it. So yeah, I just didn't really track my spending. And then I only visited my grandparents about 6 months, so that was about 50% completion. Although you brought up a good idea, instead of like having completion and failure, but having a more taking a different approach, which is like that you probably aren't going to complete everything 100%, so
Yeah.
just do it percentage wise. So
It was definitely a thing of like, the thing is, if you say it's like either a fail or like it's an absolute,
yeah,
that means that as soon as you fail, you're done.
yeah,
And so you never even get a chance to continue after one failure. But the goal isn't to just fail once and that's it. It's to fail and actually continue.
yeah. So yeah, then be intentional with presents. I think maybe like I could have gotten them like with my brothers. I didn't get them anything for Christmas. Yeah, just like
What did you get? Who did you get presents for this year? I love this so much. This is so funny. Okay.
yeah, I got Gianna and her siblings presents.
It's even worse. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna get them anything. Like, oh, I could just get them like little something. So
But not for your brother.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Because look, I got Gianna's siblings gift cards and a candy. I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna get my brothers a gift cards. Like,
Sure. You know, that's totally true. Gifts, actually, I was thinking about it. That's something I definitely want to do better this year. It's not a goal. I don't think it's gonna be a goal, but like, definitely like what I realized is if you just put in like a few minutes of effort over a course of a few months, all you have to do is as soon as you notice someone say, "Oh, I want something like this," just super tiny. They're like literally things that fly over your head if you're not trying at all. Just little tiny comments like that. Oh, I kind of need this, or I want this, right? And you just write it down. It makes it so much easier to like, okay, well, when I'm getting a gift for this person, this is what I'll get them.
Did you do that this year?
Yeah, and then the person, like my mom actually was the main example, and she ended up getting everything that I noticed before Christmas, which sucked. So there's that caveat, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't have someone sneak in before you. But yeah, I did a lot better than last year.
Goals wise?
No, for the gift specifically.
Okay.
Just yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm still not sure if. But yeah, I did good. I think I did pretty good.
Which goals did you complete? Did
Oh.
you not complete?
Those two that I
Because
said.
you read a lot of them pretty much. The gifts and what else?
Oh,
Budget.
yeah.
Okay.
And then so you said gifts? No, gifts. I think there wasn't a specific. It wasn't very objective, so I did pretty good. But maybe a couple more would have been peak. Then I failed once or twice on my. I think once on my Bible and journal streak in summer when I got confused, or like either I forgot or I got confused because I stayed up during the 24-hour marathon.
Yeah. Okay. That was.
Then I finished the Bible yesterday.
You sure you weren't like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm just gonna go to sleep, and just skip
No,
it?
no.
Hey, you sure?
I'm pretty sure. And then I got 52 parts of scripture memorized. That's video coming out soon, another video. Definitely, bro, we definitely grew the, then hang out with Doxa and close friends once a month. I kind of stopped tracking that. It's definitely
too.
happened.
Oh.
Like, I don't think I'm going to make that a
There's
goal.
not even. It's not even a question.
It's like, it happens, like easy.
Like, I think it was meet have at least 12 times to get together, like intentional get-togethers, right? That's like surpassed by probably double, like if not.
Yeah.
And it's like even if we didn't do like a party every single night, or sorry, like a party for every single, not party even, just a hangout as in like someone's house, something like that, for 12 times. I know like okay, first Thursdays at Doxa College, always like that kind of event, and so it's like totally not even a question. I think we're actually very blessed in that sense of like we have a group of people, and I don't know if it's like I think it's a combination of a whole bunch of things, like God giving us the blessing to be able to be like have the personalities we have,
To be charming.
to be a Doxa, to be smart, attractive, good looking, or attractive, outgoing. No, but like we have, God definitely has blessed us in the sense of like we have very good personalities, I would say, And it's not even like pride. It's literally just like I'm wondering
Sure,
like
sure.
how do you like
How do you say good things about
acknowledge
yourself?
acknowledge things that you're good at, but not be full of pride about it. And I think it is just acknowledging that God has given that as a free gift, pretty much. So like honestly though, we have been blessed in like good personalities. We've been blessed in being at Doxa. Super like that would have like imagine trying to orchestrate coming to Doxa. Like okay, because of COVID, the Tofans brought up to my mom. My mom, actually, their mom brought up to my mom possibly going to this church. We didn't really want to go for 3 months, so my mom was just like, "Okay, let's go." We were like, "Oh, we want to go to Bridgeway. We want to go to Bridgeway." We were fighting against
Same
it
with me,
for a
yeah.
long time, and then like we started like she's like, "We should go to the youth group one night," and I'm like, "I don't want to go to the youth group. I want to go to Bridgeway. It's
Bro,
so much
me
better
too.
there, right?"
Yeah.
And so we start going to Doxa Bridge group, and I'm like, "Hey, Mikey, you should come. You should come." And then you're like, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." And then I started going mainly because I wanted to play Gaga Ball all the time. And so for like a half a year, I was only there for Gaga Ball. It's like you know that scene where it's like I feel like you're here only for the zip line. It's pretty much what happened. And then as it became more and more enjoyable, I started then only going for the friends and then actually realizing the value in the gospel and learning, and it just became a pleasure to be there, right? And so it's like that happened, and then like I started going to Doxa, and then I started going to Doxa College because I graduated from students. Students as well was a huge blessing, and so it's like, yeah, we literally had almost nothing to do with it,
Yeah.
but we were just blessed with such amazing friends. We're not like surrounded by these crazy people, right? Who are like, yeah, crazy. We've been blessed
Like
with
those
amazing
people at
friends.
Bridgeway.
I'm not gonna, no comment. I stopped doing church dissing. It's so stupid. I don't know, but so it's like yeah, it's very big of a blessing, and so now it's like that goal easily hit, and it was just
Yeah.
because it was completely God working in so many different areas, which
Yeah.
is insane to think about. And then the thing is, the funniest thing is someone could hear that, and if they're not a Christian, be like, "Oh, that's total chance, guys," right? But it's like, never mind. I'm not gonna really explain it. But in essence, it's like, sure, you can call it chance, but you can also recognize like it's a way God's working in your life, right?
Yeah, it just depends if you assume that God exists,
Yeah.
right? So then, yeah. But yeah, definitely. Now it's like, it's pretty much become a habit. So no, it's no longer something you even have to put, something you have to be conscious about. You don't have to be thinking, oh, I won't have to hang out with these people once a month. It just happens, which is great. Which is kind of, it seems to be the ideal framework for a goal, is that you have a goal and then you do it and then it just becomes a habit and you just do it habitually without really thinking about it. Then I had 30-mile run, was able to do that. Or did I already talk about this?
And just a disclaimer, we're gonna have to do an update video because when we update our goals completely, we're going to improve it. And like we're gonna have to revisit this.
Grow Doxa friend group in quality, totally. I mean, that's just by spending time together. Grow in consciousness. So getting,
No.
Getting contacts actually really helped with being more present and conscious, because every time I would have those frames, it's like, it's a reminder like, oh, I'm wearing glasses and I'm talking and I'm in a conversation right now. And it's like, it's a pretty big distraction.
Wow, I never knew glasses was such a big curse.
Yeah, for me at least. And then yeah, I think also just not being distracted, not being double-minded, just not having a whole bunch of things in my mind also just helps. Having a lot of time to process and think about things. So a way I'm gonna be working on that is like when I'm working, probably not listening to anything. Just it's been very good, and I usually end up having more conversations with people because I'm open and just like saying hello and things like that to people. That are passing by. So I don't know. I'm still not totally fully committed to it, but how to continue that. But yeah, that was success. 4 quarterly reviews, ding, 12 books. I think I'm at like 15
Oh yeah, we just completed our 4th quarterly review.
for the year. Yeah.
Yep, this is completing the goal. Wait,
But we're late.
we failed.
Wait, no, because we'd made for last year. It was in the beginning of January.
Sure, but we had to do it in a year, Mikey. This is not the same year anymore.
Well, this one counts towards this year. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna make a goal to make 4 quarterly reviews. Enough for
I was
again.
thinking about it, but
It's gonna
this
happen.
is one of those things that it doesn't have to happen. You know?
What do you mean by have to?
Well, now it is not a tradition, but it's a requirement. But like, I do think there's. Okay, we'll talk actually about the fact that like, a lot of these are not goals; they're just habits, and things that happen, and that's why I might have less goals this year, but less goals as in like less line items.
Yeah.
But they'll still be happening.
Yeah.
I promise they'll happen. Okay.
Yeah. I think I got 15 books or so. Great. Get a job. Got a job here. Hopefully pretty much got a job.
Where's here? Did you just point to the sky?
No. Here.
Are you an
hopefully.
angel?
And then I just finished training. I got the keys to our church. Guys, so if you want to have a party you want to throw, hit me up. $10. It's yours.
$10, Mikey. Come on. 200 at least.
200, fine. I have the keys. You know, I told my dad, and he was like, "Oh, you're like Peter. You have the keys to the church." But yeah, so I got that job actually too. So I got getting more work, do half and then full Ironman. I'm glad that's over. That was taking up a lot of my time, like 10 to 14 hours a week training. So
You're training that much?
yeah, well, probably not across every single week, but I'd say the spectrum was probably 7 to 14 hours a week. Yeah, 7 definitely the minimum, it's the least. So I'm glad it's over. I don't think I want to do another Ironman. I'm good. And then get good clothes.
Okay, Mike.
Thank you.
Wait until next year. Well, 2027, we're gonna make a double Ironman back to back goal.
Maybe. These jeans, part of the clothes I bought. Yeah, bought a lot of clothes. That's my goals
Okay.
for 2025 complete. Except 2.
So we're gonna then move on to our next section. Last year we did first year we did dating questions.
Whoa, we haven't even talked about our goals for 2026.
Oh, okay. Fine.
And you haven't even, did you talk about your 2025 completed goals?
Wait a minute. That is so interesting. Did we make our first rendition of this 2 years ago?
Yeah.
When 2024 started?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my goals. So like I said, 2024 goals are rolling over again. The ones that will be rolling over: 3 muscle-ups, 15 pull-ups. I was so close this year to the pull-ups thing, and it was just like I started doing 5 pull-ups daily just to kind of have it going. And I'm thinking, like, I heard Mikey, you were saying 10,000 pull-ups in a year is 30 a day.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I'm not sure if I'll do it, but it's a very interesting idea right now.
Yeah.
But I started doing 5 a day, and then I upped it to 6, and then now it's just like I think I got to 11 and pretty much 11, right? And I'm like 4 away, and I could probably do it if I just up to the amount of pull-ups just by a little bit, right? And it's kind of sucks, but whatever. But like obviously I'm seeing progress in how many pull-ups I'm doing, right? And that sort of stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy to think that like within 2 years, physically I've completely changed, and now it's like, what are my goals for this year upcoming? Like, run 50K, run a 50K, and then it's in February, and it's a crazy 50K, and then a 50-mile race, and then a 100-mile race, or 100K, right? And those are the goals, and it's like, bro, like I've been given so much ability to do this, right? And it's like, it's crazy just to see the progress from where I was to where I am now.
Yeah.
So, starting off with the goals for this year: achieve a net worth of $10,000. Moving on, invest $3,650 into the stock market throughout the year. If you count Bitcoin as a stock market, I hit the goal. If you don't, I didn't. Simply said.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give context. We don't need context here. It's either a yes or a no. So funnel all money through a carefully made budget. Or, sorry. Let me read it how I phrased it. Which, totally stupid the way I phrased it now looking back. It's way too many words. And not enough specificity. Funnel all money made through
a budget.
no comma, see? I didn't even have grammar back then. Funnel all money made through a budget as consistently as possible. As consistently as possible has been achieved. No, let's see. That
As
even,
consistently as possible is starting in December.
so, like, hey, what can I say? The goal's done.
Yeah.
No, so
Yeah.
I know I haven't had a budget in December. Last year, didn't stick to it because of, like, the thing is, I'm realizing it's so hard to stick to a budget when you're not making any money. It actually kind of hurts. It's like an insult to me every single time I look at it, right?
Yeah.
But so I December and then failed, like not failed, but I just didn't do it. And then I really wanted to do it during the Europe trip because I just wanted to see what does it look like cost-wise. And then like 10 days into the Europe trip, me and you had a conversation because you were like, Michael, if you're always going to be thinking about money, then this trip's not going to be any fun. So you need to stop thinking about money. And so
I'm curious. Yeah, we never really had a follow up on that. Like, how do you think? Do you think it made influence?
I have no idea because of the fact that like I don't have anything to compare it to. Right? What am I going to compare it to? The 10 days of me trying to do it on my own. But
Okay.
I do think it was good because it kind of forced, like, I did track expenses as much as I could on my part for a while. And so that kind of made it easier when I came back to start it right away. So pretty consistently over the last 5 months, I've been tracking it with a spending tracker. And this last month, like, I went to Florida with my father to work on the house, and so I didn't really track too much then. And so I came back, and it was a little bit difficult. Like, I missed a few things, but like overall, it's been very consistent. And the budget has been a little bit easier because I have a very easy way to break it down, but it just needs to be improved. And as I make more money this upcoming year, it's gonna be way easier. It's just like it doesn't hurt as much when you actually have money to put through it. But why are you shedding? Don't shed a tear, Mikey.
It's for my budget. I'm just thinking about creating my budget.
Yeah. Wow, really? That emotional. So yeah, did I complete it? I would say I started later in the year.
Quite late, like me. Yep.
Okay, so educational and skill development goals. Graduate from Acton by end of the year. Done. Practice penmanship for 10 minutes daily, completing 2 workbooks by the end of 2026. I completed 1.5 workbooks and stopped 4 months in. Journal at least 4 times a week. Oh, wait. Follow up on that. I actually want to start it again.
Okay. It's a lot of things, man.
Why is it that these goals, I know how good they would be, I just don't do them? Because it just gets so difficult to continue doing it later on, right? I don't know. And I actually didn't even really stop. It was a slow slide. That's the worst thing. I think I realized.
Backsliding.
No, it wasn't backsliding. It was more so like, okay, I finished the penmanship book and I started doing that half, and then March hits, and March is like extremely busy month. Like that was when I was doing most of my speech work and stuff, and then till May I was extremely busy because I was getting my speech ready, practicing, and everything was finishing up for high school. And so, which is crazy, this was this year. But what ended up happening was like, okay, well, instead of doing the penmanship thing, I'll just put a lot of effort into my journaling and like make those letters nice. And I did for a while, and then I forgot about it. And I think now looking back, I definitely forgot about it, and it just kind of disappeared from there.
Yeah.
But it's like, this has so much value, like especially cursive. But, okay, moving on again. Journal at least 4 times weekly. I started doing it daily right after January. I could check. No, it was like in December of last year, it was like, it sputtered up to life. It was like 1 time 1 week.
Yeah.
The next week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then 3 times in a week, and then like 3 times. Or no. I'll just check my phone.
That's so many of my habits. It's like starting a course, like or like an old car. And then it just keeps going. Yeah. So many of my goals that start like that.
Okay, well, I
you
actually
didn't track
cleaned
it.
it up. No, I cleaned it up a little
Okay.
bit because it was really messy in December, and it was like I only like seeing one line here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in December, I remember starting like a few days before. It was really hard because I was playing so many. Was I playing games back then?
Maybe a year ago. I don't know. A year ago? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I wasn't.
I don't think so.
But there was something I was. Oh, playing Risk. Oh, I remember I would play Risk until like 11 or 12 at night, and I would be so tired. And at that time, I didn't even develop the habit of journaling. So it was like 11 o'clock. Oh, I'm not gonna do it, and I'd skip it. And so like, I thought, okay, yeah. And then I started January 29th, 30th, 31st, and then like from there it started.
Okay. Wait, that's December 29th.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I meant to say.
Yeah.
December.
So you're good. You got that goal.
Yeah, December 29th, 30th, 31st, and then like it really started going from there. And so with journaling, I started by doing just the journaling. I thought it was going to be just journaling, but then pretty much what ended up getting encapsulated in journaling every night was writing 3 things that I'm grateful for, which is one of the goals, which has been one of the biggest, like, I actually am so shocked at how much benefit there's been, because it's literally made me able to recognize things that I'm grateful for, and I, instead of like thinking about it and saying, oh, I'm so thankful for this person, I literally realize in conversation, I'm able to acknowledge that thing that I'm grateful for when I'm talking to that person. And so I literally become more vocally appreciative and grateful for things people do. Because of journaling, I would say, because I have that habit of like, okay, 3 things I'm grateful for. And so then, like, when I'm thinking about this person, like, in combination with, like, appreciating that person being a thing on my mind, I'm able to think, oh, I'm grateful for this, this, and this. And this person has done this, right?
Yeah.
And I'm able to appreciate that, which is so cool because it's an actual transfer from journaling.
Nice. So it's like you write something down that you appreciate about someone, and then after you journal that, you're in a conversation with them and you tell them that specific thing?
No.
Okay. And just you've built up the muscle of gratitude?
Yeah.
Okay.
In conversation, separate from journaling.
Mm-hmm.
But journaling is what I think started that.
Okay. Yeah.
So that started happening, and then also alongside journaling, record 5 critical things from the day. That slowly morphed from 5 critical things from the day to my 5 LLLLWW.
Mm-hmm.
5. I just put 5 in the beginning because it started with 5 critical things, and I just kept the 5 there. I think it's just funny and I like it, but I just think it adds like a specialness to the thing.
Yeah.
But it started with 5 critical things from the day, and it changed to a loss related to faith. So some way I've sinned or something that I've done that I notice is like sinful. Then 2 lessons from the day, and then 2 wins from the day. And so in my journal, it's recorded as 5 LLLWWW, and then is it
.com?
And then it's like colon? No. Yeah, it is a colon, right?
2 dots like this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a colon, and then it goes into like the whatever. That's how I have a format in my journal, but that's been pretty good.
Yeah, which I ended up picking up in like October. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that also.
So
It's good.
Journaling has been very successful this year. And the thing is, what comes to mind is like, apparently a lot of people journal when they're young. Like my mom, she journaled when she was young. And
You're bound to fail in the future.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is like, what's this shut off? Where, what happens with the parents, like where do I shut it off from failure, right? Where do I stop their failure from affecting me? And recognizing that there's a real reason why so many people stop at a certain age, right? And
it's not just like a thing you just have to like be strong against. It's like something you have to put more thought into, you think?
I think there is something that's pretty consistent, because it happens with so many people. Oh, when I was younger, I did this. When I was younger. And I think definitely
Children.
family, work, getting older has a effect, but it's just like, what do I do to prevent? Like literally, do I just start building so much more resolve and discipline and initiative? There's literally like, you shoot me with a gun and I'm still journaling, right? With my blood, because I don't have a pen. It's like, right? Like, how do I build up enough resolve to be able to do that, right? And so it's like, because the thing is, I feel like the most value will come from some of the most value at least, will be coming from when you are like ages 20 to 30 and you're having kids, right? And it's like though you're growing in patience and you're growing in all these different things, and it's like, what chapters of the book will you see most growth? I think it'll possibly be in that
That
stage
makes
of
sense,
life,
yeah.
right? Because it's not even the most growth. You'll just see a lot of growth in every stage, but it's just different type of growth.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
those years, I feel like it might have the most value.
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious that the older you get, the less you change. Like very clear. Like
And the less you care.
the less you're the less volatile you become. Like the more
change.
you, yeah, like when you're younger, you're like this, and then as you age, it's like the pendulum is swinging a lot.
And then
less.
I want to make sure it goes like.
Well, I don't know if you want that
all
when you're,
through
when
my
you're
life.
40, 50. But yeah. Yeah.
See, I've become so zen. I have like I'm all aquariums and the fishes. You know, I've been told I have a god complex by two people, two separate people,
Caitlin and your mom.
Neda and my uncle, and then my mom and Caitlin feed into it.
Because you have fishes.
No, because I had to control my world, my planet.
And you force them to breed.
And I get to choose who I breed them with, and I get to kill whoever I want. Like I killed Hobo the other day with a rock. I took him out into the backyard. What? Do you like surprises? Come here, I'll show you a surprise. That was like a few months ago, but I killed Hobo because he kept eating all my other fish. So it's like I had to kill like the equivalent of like cane in my tank. And like I killed crayfish and everything that was been in that tank, and I get to control them and it's
They
like
made in the image of God, taking dominion.
that's what keeps coming to my mind. But I'm getting told I have a god complex, and so I don't know. But designing aquariums has been really fun, and just
Yeah.
like in general, it's so much fun to look at. And I made a new one. I bought that one and I made a new one. It's really nice.
Also, Samuel left his. We're gonna have to get that to him.
We'll have to get it to him.
You think you could leave this behind, Samuel?
Okay. Study 11 books throughout the year. I feel like putting the word study before the book, the book. The intention was good, and I actually know the intention. It's to remember and like have the information more readily available. But what I began to realize over the last 2 months is that like reading a book and remembering everything you read from the book is very, very, very unlikely. Not very unlikely, but it's just not like there are only so few people who can do it, and it's not like it's not a realistic expectation to read a book and remember everything from it.
Yeah.
Which is the expectation I had, and I think that's why I put study before the book. If maybe I read 11 books like with highlighter and notes and that sort of stuff, maybe I'd remember more. But I think almost as if what I realized is if I read through a book and take one principle that I can apply then, and then reread through it, because I know what in my head, I have an idea of what this book is, what I can get from it, and the principles, like in essence, I know what the principles are. So like, for example, I want to reread a book because I know what in this book, if I do that, then it makes it a lot easier, right? Not easier.
Makes it a lot easier.
I know. So in essence, I'm just gonna say, and I'm using too many fillers. If I just read a book, I'll get a few things from it that I can apply, and then I know what's also in the book, so I can just reread it when I need a refresher on new principles that I want to get from the book.
Yeah.
So putting the word study before the 11 books was only there to almost say, here, remember these books better. But I think I realized that it's like,
Well, you had no
apart
system.
from reading it, then it's like it's just not gonna. You're not gonna just remember more, right?
Yeah, and it seems like if you have an intention to do something but have no system set up in order to how to actually do it, it's not really going to happen. That's what I learned from my goals. Like you study, what you had no system for studying.
It's
set in
not a
place,
smart
right?
goal. It's not like specific, measurable, relatable,
Track
or relative, or attainable, or trackable, right? It might be a few of those things, but it's not all of those things. Okay, moving on, and we can speed up the pace. I have a lot more comments on some of these
I have
goals.
20 minutes left.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, learn 6 piano songs by December 2025, with 3 songs mastered by June. Did not happen, but I'm starting up again. I really, really want to learn piano, but don't want to put in the effort.
Just wait for the brain chip. Just don't do anything. Wait for the brain chip. Elon Musk.
It's tempting, but I wonder if this is that. It comes to mind is that the mark of the beast thing, where it's like, it literally says it's gonna be on your in your forehead in like the actual Hebrew.
Yeah, in your forehead and on your wrist, or on your like palm.
I don't know. Is it even like good that you get all the information without any of the effort?
I don't know. We leave that to our children to decide.
Okay, learn 6 piano songs. No comment. I will need to clarify the goal at home, but I will be doing this again. Okay, complete a critical thinking exercise, puzzle, debate, or analysis thrice weekly. I literally just check the box every day because I use the equivalent of like talking to someone or having a really good conversation or something like that as a critical thinking exercise. I don't know. No comment. Just I didn't do it. But I checked the box every day, so I technically did do it. Maybe the critical thinking exercise was checking the box every day. Okay. Ride 3,500 miles by December 2025, completing at least 1,750 miles by June. I completed 1,750 miles by June. Then I stopped riding my bike almost altogether in June. And then hit 3,500 miles. But you have to take running into consideration. So technically I didn't complete the first half, did the second half, and then technically did complete the third if you count running. Okay, completed half Ironman by November 25, did do that. Completed an Ironman by May by 2026, did that as well. Placed top 10 in at least one mountain biking race, did that. Read the Bible daily, completing at least the New Testament by the end of the year. And then memorize 52 verses. I'll go back to the Bible thing in a second. 52 verses. I got 213. Stopped for like 7 months.
213.
Got 213.
Oh, okay.
Stopped for 7 months. Forgot most of those verses except a few of them, like 3 or 4 that just kept coming to mind. Then started again 2 months ago using a new system because I got overwhelmed at 13 verses and having to go through them every single day. So I said to myself, well, if I get to 52, I'm going to spend so long going through the verses that it's not worth it anymore. And so then I stopped altogether because it was just so overwhelming. And then it didn't do anything else for the rest of the year. Now I'm starting up again with a newer system of having a verse every single week and repeating the verses in this order. This current week, we're reviewing this week's verse, last week's verse, 4 weeks ago, and 8 weeks ago. Reviewing verses that I learned in those increments, and reviewing them all of them on Sunday, once a week.
What is
see how that goes.
Reviewing
Reviewing them
on
is going
paper?
through them.
On
Just
paper or
no,
through?
reciting them.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure if I can go through them, like, here's my list of verses that I know, and like just look at the reference, or do I have to memorize and remember the reference exists? Does it make sense?
Yeah, I decided to like the whole time I had envisioned being able to have the references memorized as well.
Yeah.
Because so that I can recall them in order without needing anything. So I could just have it in my head.
Yeah.
Which was much easier than I thought. It's just going through them in order and then having like a batch. So knowing that like, okay, like, but this has to be kind of when you're done. It only kind of works when you're done. So like knowing like the Old Testament, I have 13 verses in the Old Testament. So that you kind of, once you get, and this is like if you're trying to recall all of them at once. So now I'm realizing it's probably not fitting what you want. So never mind.
Because the issue, another excuse that I came up with in my head that I do think there is some merit to, is like, I don't want to have a verse. I don't know how much merit to give it. Maybe it's just an excuse for my sinfulness, laziness, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't want to be able to only recall them in order too, right? I'm going to be able to recall them from wherever there's value from it. So then maybe I even have to memorize a certain like few aspects to that verse that click in my mind. So it's like I know this verse covers these three topics.
Okay.
So when I hear these three topics come up, I remember that verse.
Okay.
I don't even know how to do that.
Me neither.
It's so crazy. I'm literally figuring out how to code my brain. It's really cool. It's really cool. But the thing is, like, if I'm reciting these verses, I remember them. But I'm not sure if I can reference them if I'm in a conversation without actively thinking, let me go through my verses, and then having to go through them in order. I don't want to have to go through them in order to remember them all.
Oh, I see.
So, okay. Pray for 10 minutes daily using a prayer journal to track topics. Okay. Share your faith with at least one person each month for 12 total for the year. Each month, probably not. I did do 12 total, but like, as I was sitting down and writing goals for this upcoming year, it's like, that was so vague in the sense of like one person at an unspecified time once a month, right? And it's like, first of all, that's like, you give out 12 gospel tracts, right? That's not even that much.
I think that's sharing your faith is talking to someone, evangelizing someone personally with your word, with your words. That's how I imagine it.
Sorry, just yeah. I don't know. I know it takes a lot more effort. So like, I think it was being more specific this year was once a month at the mall with, I think I'll ask Jay if he does, like, I know he does it weekly almost, but like, it would make it a lot easier if I commit to every 4th week, for example, with Jay in the mall. That would make it way easier just to stay consistent so that I actually build that muscle. Because it's like, it does take effort. It's a very effort intensive process if you're not putting effort in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So reading the Bible daily, it's interesting because like, I love being able to have the habit tracker because I'm able to look. I know for like a few months during the year, it was not rough, but it wasn't like very consistent.
Let me just fill these in real quick.
This is a Lord of the Rings reference, Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually a Hobbit reference.
Okay.
Smeagol's like in the cave, sitting there, and he's trying to answer a riddle. And Bilbo Baggins is like, okay, what have I got? No. It's like, it's a riddle. And he's like, Okay, I know this. Yeah, there was a few months where it was rough. Like, not rough, but not very well done. Maybe it was this goal too. Read Bible daily has been very consistent. I did complete the New Testament. I'm actually halfway through the Old right now, and I completed the New. So, twice. So I think it's pretty good. I did pretty well with reading through that.
New Testament twice you did?
Yeah.
Dang, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good. One thing I realized is with journaling, what's interesting is at the beginning of the year, I started journaling and I would fall asleep while I'm journaling because I'm so tired. But over the year, I slowly got better at not falling asleep while I'm journaling. So it's literally a habit just not to fall asleep.
Interesting.
Now I'm realizing as I'm reading the Bible early in the morning, when I get anything under like 8.5 hours of sleep, I'm falling, like 8 probably. 8 is a good number where it's like, I feel good and I'm not falling asleep most of the time. But what I realized is regardless of how much sleep I've gotten in the last 2 weeks, I fall asleep regardless. Because I've literally habitualized falling asleep while I'm reading the Bible. It's so odd. So what ends up, it's not even, I don't know if it's accurate, but it almost feels like a spiritual warfare against this like,
Yeah, interesting.
I'm not going to go there. I don't know.
Guys, I'm not lazy. It's Satan attacking me. No, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm reading, and it's just like it started out where it's like I felt my eyelids getting drowsy and that sort of stuff, but now it's like I'm reading, and it just boom, fall asleep, just fall asleep, and I didn't even notice me falling asleep. I literally just fall asleep, and I'm just sleeping, and I wake up and I'm like, and my neck is stiff because I'm just bent over and the thing is sometimes. I would wake up like a few weeks ago or months, like, I don't know, over the last month at least. I remember it started where I would fall asleep and I'd feel the book and I'd start smelling the book as I'm falling asleep. And now I wake up with my forehead on the book and bent over and I wake up sometimes 30 minutes later and I wake up and I'm like, ugh, and I crack my back and everything. And then interesting because I crack my rib cage almost. Where I go like this,
Oh,
like my
yeah,
back cracks,
yeah.
but then it's like, it feels like it's in my chest also.
Yeah.
And it's two different like cracks. So I go like this and go, and it feels so weird. And I'm like, it's definitely not my back because I feel it in my chest right here. So I don't know. But I need to like put more effort into that. And I also realized recently what's happened is that it's become more of just, I read through the Bible and everything, and I just read through it. Like I just read the words, but don't like internalize any of it almost. Okay. One other thing, fitness-wise, I did end my streak in November intentionally. It wasn't an accident. Because I'm just...
He called me before he did it. I can testify.
Yeah. I was running. Yeah. My legs felt. So, yeah, like intentionally I considered it for about 2 weeks. And then at about 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm going to be running way more. So doing this 2 45-minute workouts just doesn't make sense. And it was losing a lot of intentionality at that point. And so I cut it off and I just run.
Do you know how many days you were at? How long your streak was before you ended it?
Yeah, I can check.
Like 50,000 something?
What do you mean 50,000 something?
Just trying to make it sound super, the number super big, so when you say the actual number, it's like, that's not as cool. You've added more. Oh yeah, you've definitely added more since I last saw it.
What?
Your habits, all your habits.
Oh no, these are my archived.
Oh, okay.
Hide archived.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool because I'm starting to get to like a point where all my habits are so streamlined in some areas, and I'm so happy with how streamlined it is. Because I have all these extra ones that I started taking a very critical approach of like, okay, does this provide value or not? If it doesn't, let me test it for a week or so and not like just see what happens, right? And then I would do it for a while, and then like at some point I realized, wait a minute, this doesn't add value, so I literally just cold remove it and just gone. So like posting a YouTube video every day was one of them. Like, does this add value? And will I do it intentionally or will it be half-hearted? It'll be half-hearted, not very intentional, so cut it out, right? But you can see like all of the habits. It's really cool. These are like, this is my...
Is Great archived?
No, yeah, these actually are.
What's tune up?
Tune up is my stretching.
Oh, okay.
It's so sad not to see it completely full though.
Do you not take creatine anymore?
Of course I do. I'll show you how it looks, but okay. My workout streak was 700. No, I remember I hit 800 days. And I'm like, okay, 800 days is such a good round number to end it on, and I ended it. And the thing is, like,
Wow.
I was like almost like, oh, but if I end it, I'm gonna go back on like, I don't want to end it at all for the next years, right? But it's like, I was looking at how much I run every day, and like what is my average running time, and every single day on average I run an hour, and then I stretch 15 minutes, and then I do strength workouts most of the days of the week, right? So I'm almost hitting an hour and a half regardless, overall. But yeah, 800 days. That's over 2.5 years, I think.
Yeah.
A little over 2.3
years.
Yeah. So 2 years of my life, I was doing something every single day, which for people who work all the time, it's not that much, but okay. I'm so close. I'm so close. I got this. I give a lot of context for my goals, you know? Okay. Reflect daily on 1 Corinthians 13. I do it. That's actually one of the goals where it's like, I didn't do it for a while and then I started doing it. It's been the most inconsistent, I would say, out of all of them. Like, it looks like a Swiss cheese block on the calendar here. But I did do it. I stayed as consistent as I did, like as I could, and I hit it at the end. But like day 50, it literally just became like, maybe not day 50, maybe day 150 or something like that. It just became like, I turn it on and just tune out instantly. So I have to re-listen to it, like actively listening, and I'm just sitting there like this listening, and it's just like I tune out anyways. It's like, and nothing sticks. It's just like, I have no idea how to make it stick other than like sitting down and like writing it out and thinking about every single word I'm writing out. But it's like, I don't know.
Can you recite it right now?
No. Because I memorized the verse like about 80% of the way, and it's just such a long verse. It's like a whole entire chapter of the Bible, and I reciting it, like I got really good at it, and then it's just like I hear ding, ding, like the way the 1 Corinthians 13 song starts, and I hear it like, oh, not again, right? Or like before I go to bed, I turn on the sleep timer on Spotify and turn on the song so that I don't have to get out of bed after I listen to it, and it's just like, I don't know. It was not very intentional. I don't think I got any value from like
We're
learning.
gonna see Michael seize up right now.
It's like Corinthians chapter 13. Love is the greatest. And it just, you go through, and then there's like an extra, and I don't know. I almost feel like this is just like legalistic and has no value at all. There's no joy in this at all. And I don't know. It's, maybe it is concerning. I don't know. And there's like the last 20 seconds has like no words at all. It's just ding, 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 and then there's one sound. It's just like I'm like done with that. I don't want to hear this anymore. But
You're Chinese torturing yourself.
yeah, I'm pretty happy that I stuck to it though. It's on the bottom of. I always recognize the fact that it's on the bottom of my liked songs because I at one point I stopped wanting to search it up every time, so I just liked it, and it's been on the very bottom of my liked song for the longest time now. So yeah. I think I can't wait to remove this one. I got through the year.
That's good. 1 Corinthians 14 next.
Okay. Then we're almost done here. Host your 10-12 gatherings has happened.
Are you sure? Gatherings?
Gatherings of people.
Okay.
Mikey, what am I supposed to say? Get-togethers?
I don't know.
What wording do you want me to use, man?
Friendsgiving, cookie party, New Year's 3.
Host or attend.
Oh, or attend. Oh, I didn't hear that.
Okay.
My bad.
Acknowledge and write about one positive characteristic of someone thrice a week. Did happen. Daily, every single day. Journaling. Very good to do. Find and regular meet with one mentor who's at least 10 years older than me, meeting once a month. I did, to some capacity, meet with someone older than me 10 years, once a month for most of the year. We ended mentorship with Zach in like February or March, right?
May.
May? So
I believe it was May.
first half of the year was good.
Actually, maybe it was March.
And then during school, I had mentors that I was doing for schoolwork stuff. And then I had a few meetings with mentors outside of that. And I met a new guy. And so, yeah, I hit that in some capacity. I do want to find, I really want to find a consistent mentor who I'm always talking to.
Yeah.
So that in 10 years or so, I know this guy. And he knows exactly how I work almost,
Yeah.
right? So that's something that needs to happen better. Continue quarterly reviews with Mikey. Just completed that today. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, and then 5 critical things. Yep, all those things are done.
How many was that? Like 48
What?
goals?
Oh no, only 24.
Oh, okay.
I just have a good way of making it seem like 48. Okay,
Okay. Now time for the 2026 goals.
just in time. Okay, we can make this quick because I do think there's more time to expand on them, and I think it could be done better for me. You want to go first?
Sure. Okay, these are my potential. Okay, these are all I'm gonna be committing to, except if I clarify that I won't. Visit my paternal grandparents monthly. I only did that 6 times, but I want to do that, and I need to plan at the end of, pretty much at the beginning of the month, when I'm gonna do it, and just have it stuck and schedule it.
Visit my maternal grandparents monthly. Plan consistent connections with people. Weekly connections, monthly connections, yearly connections / check-ins. Could be online, texting. But that's just pretty much make a list of people I want to keep in touch with and just keep it consistent. Put it in my calendar. Have a weekly lunch with a new person. Just take or lunch or breakfast, take out someone new. I'm considering not doing a new person each time. But
It's fine if you want to just say you'll take me out to lunch every day or every week. You can tell me that.
But yeah, so possibly with this, maybe not a new person. Yeah, I want to find a mentor as well. I think that'd be very
Hey,
helpful.
stop copying me.
Also, yeah, so that was relational goals. This is craft / vocational. Learn how to make music digitally with a digital audio workshop.
This looks like it's been put through ChatGPT to
No,
clean it up.
I did this myself yesterday.
You've been learning well from ChatGPT, your mentor.
I don't know if I want to commit to it because once I say it, it's kind of pretty much committed to it. But I'm considering 50 video interviews or 50 videos or 50. I don't know. Still have to think about that one. So
Hey, I'm telling Mikey right now he's committed.
Oh yeah. So either like 50 interviews or just
Hey,
make 50
What's
videos.
going to be your first video this year?
Either this or my versus video.
Okay. What's your second video?
Either this or the versus video, and then third my 50K.
Perfect. You have 3 weeks of content right now.
But I want to be making content for my new channel that I actually maybe make money on. But we'll see.
What is this channel going to be on?
YouTube.
No, what is it on? Topic-wise.
Oh, probably interviews
Okay.
and creative stuff more. We'll see. We'll see. That one still I'm not sure.
Hey, how about you make those videos and also make 52 videos on your normal channel?
It's a lot of stuff, man.
What, do you expect to become a good video editor overnight? Mikey, come on here. Nah, we'll talk about this off camera. Okay, continue. Cut.
Block.
Cut.
I think it'd be.
Can't have people. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'm considering this intern with. These are not necessarily goals. They just like which way I want to go. I don't know if this is really a goal, but intern with someone that does photo or video. Then with health, eat or consume 130 grams of protein daily, except when fasting. I think fixed sleep. Last year I got on average 7 hours of sleep a night across the whole year, and I want to get that to 8. So probably have an average of 8 hours per night. But then also I need to be more specific. So like an hour before I need to be asleep or in bed, I need to be already in my room starting my nighttime routine. That's really helped.
You know, be a cool goal. Average of 7 hours and 45 minutes of sleep on Garmin Connect.
That's what I'm using to track my sleep.
I think it would be really cool to have like, okay, at the end of the year I want 7 hours and 45 minutes average sleep.
Well, I want to get
For
to
the-
8.
Okay. But I'm just saying for myself.
Okay.
It's just a cool idea. Just keep.
Yeah. 'Cause that's what I used to see how much sleep I got last year or this year or 2025.
I see.
And that's what I would use to track this one as well.
Wait, why does that say 25 on it?
XXV. I don't know.
Sorry for distracting.
I didn't notice. Don't eat any artificial food dye. I don't really have any. This one I might do. These are just more drafts and ideas. I'm only, I don't know how to really say it, eat added sugar 4 days a month. Sports nutrition allowed before and during exercise.
Exceptions.
Yes, that's an exception. But yeah, I have like four days I'm allowed to eat in the month, have added sugar, and the rest I'm not. 10,000 pull-ups, I think I'll do that. 10,000 pull-ups in a year. Pull-ups are pretty cool. Pretty good. One of the
What
best.
if you did 10,000 pull-ups in a month and then the rest of the year you did 0?
I could totally do that. But that would be like
Only a couple pull-ups a day.
360 pull-ups a day, I think. Yeah. Run a 40 miler. All of this sounds so hard.
Remember, Mikey, the Ironman wasn't hard. the 50K wasn't too hard. Just give it a month and you won't be hard at all.
That's
See, the
true.
thing is,
I'm just
the reason
tired.
you said the Ironman wasn't hard, this is what came to mind, is like, the reason you said the Ironman wasn't hard is because like, you've given it 2 months to kind of simmer down.
No, I thought that right. I recorded it on my phone right when I finished it. On my phone. It's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's because I went easy on myself. It was much harder for you, I bet. You pushed yourself much more.
Yeah, I do know I have a very good pain forgetting mechanism in my head. Anything that's painful, I forget about it very quickly. No, seriously, I think.
It's very helpful for forgetting.
Oh,
when I
there's a
beat
lot
you.
of. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Mm-hmm. Run a 40 miler. I think, yeah, I'll do that. Bench.
No, don't worry. That's not accurate. It's 50K, 50 miler, and 100K. New goal for Mikey. I'm his coach, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think I'm in a good mindset to think about doing hard things right now. Bench 200
It's fine.
pounds.
I'll think for him. He's doing that.
Okay. Bench 200 pounds.
He's committed. He said okay, so.
Bench 200 pounds. Read 12 books. I don't know if that's even really I'm gonna read 12 books either way. So I don't know if I set that as a goal.
No, set it as a goal.
Yeah.
You won't read 12 books if you don't have it as a goal.
I'm gonna be reading 10 pages a day. That's my habit. No music or podcast while. It's not even a goal, bro.
That's a statement.
Yeah, it's a statement. That's a rule.
It's like, guys, that's a rule. I'm writing the Declaration of Independence. We the people, Mikey. That's not a goal.
Yeah, just like limit. It's like how I went. I just got off of a 3-week media fast, and
Let's see how quickly this changes. Let's
So-
see how long you hold out. I actually want to see. Are you gonna hold out the entire year?
we'll hold out for what? For
Not
this?
listening to music while you work.
No.
Or
It's
is
during.
it
It's while.
because? Or are you gonna use what I just said as motivation for when you want to listen to music and be like, but I can't prove Michael right, so I'm not gonna listen to music while I work.
So yeah, because once I commit, I commit. So right now it's because I messed up. I was listening to stuff or recording videos, and I messed up some of the feeding for the horses. I made mistakes, so that's why I'm not allowing it because I make mistakes. Or like if
Oh,
I'm
I see.
tired and listening to something, I make mistakes.
No, totally.
So yeah, but then with work, it's usually better. So, but that I'm not committed to yet. Memorize another 52 parts of scripture. That's good. I enjoy it. And then allocate every earned dollar and allocate every dollar that I can spend. So pretty much get a budget for every.
That sounds very eerily similar to my goal for last year.
Yeah.
I think you need to adjust that.
To what?
You can, you'll see in a second.
Those are my goals. Now I can die in peace. Take me, Lord. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Well,
Be careful what you wish for. Am I right?
You hear thunder. Okay. Oh
Yep.
my goodness. I literally had all my goals on my phone, written down in a Google Notes.
Dang.
Let me archive that real quick. I don't want to see that ever again. Okay. See, here's the disclaimer with these goals. I literally just need you to sit down and think about them for maybe another 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Just thinking about them before I commit, actually
Yeah.
can say these are good goals.
I'm not committed to any of my goals. Yet.
Okay.
Just a disclaimer. That's a draft.
Here's what I have that I think is relatively good. It's going to be about 90%, I think, the same. So for my goals this year, I went down the route of body, soul, and mind. 3 areas. So for body, we have running as a main category, and it's going to be 50K, 50 miles, and 100K. I want to commit to running a lot over the next years because I think if I've been saying a lot to a lot of people recently, commit to the sport you're best at, or commit to a sport you want to get cut, rewind. Okay. I'm just giving you stuff to do so you're not just posting this right away. Okay. I've been telling people not to do a whole bunch of sports and be spread out, but choose one that they're either naturally gifted at or one they really want to commit to and just stick to it. So naturally gifted, I think I'm gifted at cycling and swimming and running, but running is my weakest, and I just wanted to do running. I've been enjoying it the most, and I want to see what happens at years 1, 2, 3, and 5, right? like see how much can I actually get efficient and good at doing this. Especially since I'm young, I can recover faster, which means I can adapt so that when I get older, I'm not dying from knee problems because I started running, right? I'm still thinking about getting a coach as well this upcoming year, towards the end of the year at least, so that I can actually dial that in, so I'm not actually screwing myself up, so I'm not a decrepit old guy because I screwed up my knees, right, or my legs, but I'm actually training to sustain that. So, maintaining wise, I'm thinking strength training is going to be supplementing running, so I can strengthen my legs for running, and also arms and back, because I don't want to look like a flabby little shrimp. I don't think it's vain, it's just common sense. So I'm gonna start doing that, and that's been going, but like half-heartedly committed almost. Then 6 pull-ups daily and 50 push-ups daily. I'm gonna adjust that. I think I'm gonna just do 50-50. No, I don't know. But let's see. 50 push-ups daily has been a goal for a while now. It got up to 60 in a set actually, halfway through the year, and then it became so like bad quality, in the sense of like my sets were like they just looked horrible. I know it looked bad because like my it would be full range of motion. I'd stop at like 75% down, kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
So it was 60, probably closer to like 20 good ones, 40 trashy ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I reset to 25 and 25. 2 sets of 25, but they're as pretty as they can be, right? And so now I can totally increase. I'm thinking 75 even, but that's just going daily. It's not hard. 50 push-ups takes what, like a minute 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
And so it's like, why not? It is mentally difficult to just get off. It's interesting. It's just getting out of the chair and doing them is the hardest part.
Yeah.
So I'm almost like, okay, I started recently doing 25 before I stretch and after I stretch.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, it's been easy to do because I'm already on the floor. And then the pull-ups, also pretty consistent with those. Like sometimes like when we went on a trip to Europe, it was hard to find a pull-up bar because I wasn't just looking randomly throughout the entire day. I just only kind of look for it at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So I ended up like grabbing door frames and that sort of stuff. Still not good at that yet. But Caitlin wants to rock climb a lot this year. So I have to train up my fingers to go like on like 1 millimeter holds. It's like this on my fingernails, but we'll see. But yeah, 6 pull-ups daily. I do like the idea of 10,000 pull-ups in a year. That would be just, it would definitely help build up arm and back strength.
Yeah.
Okay, learn to swing dance, doing at least 5 lessons. I need to clarify when and where, but I do want to learn how to swing dance. Just maybe the goal should be learn to swing dance, 5 lessons, but I don't know. Stretching daily, continued. And then for mind, we have mentorship, conversations with at least 1 person per month, which needs to increase. I think 1 person per month is not that great, but like I can get that from work, or I can get that from wherever I'm interacting with like solid guys. Then I want to maintain a routine for morning, so it's wake up at a certain time, run, cold shower, and then reading the Bible, and that's a prerequisite to even start my day. And I want to get that so automatic that it's just dialed in. It's been very like dialed in, automatic, but not very dialed in, so I can get it more and more dialed in. And that's just to build like initiative and just the decision to do something. Then reading, 30 books this year, 3 fiction, 6 new ideas, and 6 theology and doctrine, 15 physical books, 15 audiobooks. And then cleaning my room using my weekly system that I created and been using for months now. Work with an older, wiser person is another thing. And then financial, using the money tracking app to track every purchase I make. In the first 5 days of the month, write and confirm the last month's income and this month's budget in the first 5 days of the month, because I realized like if you pass those 5 days, then it's like you'll never do it. Mm-hmm. And then spiritual goals is memorize using the 1, 2, 4, 8 method with weekly reviews, serve in some capacity once weekly, share the gospel at least once a month at the mall. And this was just one that came to mind, is meet and write down 1,000 people's names. I think that'll just be fun. I'm looking forward to that one, because I know I can meet 3 people in a day, or like 20 people in one day if I need to, right? So it's like, it would be cool to do that one. Because I think that I need to get the habit of just remembering the name long enough to even write it down. And as soon as I get that dialed in, it'll become easier to just remember the names. So that concludes all my goals for this year. Now for the 10 questions. Yeah.
You know, probably because I'm tired. Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Excuses, Mikey. That sounds like a lot. It's so hilarious. Yeah, but that is 2026 goals. And it needs to be.
Oh, another goal. I think I might do, evangelize once a month, and then I want to start a business. So.
Okay, cut cameras.
See you in 3 months, Lord willing.